This fall, PlayStation goes insane. 4 major games in a single September, a delayed heavy hitter in October, and in November, the biggest game ever made. These are the 8 upcoming PS5 games that actually have release dates. No rumors, no maybe someday wishlist padding. Just confirmed dates, real footage, and one game at number 1 the entire world is waiting for. Let's count it down, starting at number 8. Gothic 1 Remake. Out June 5th, 2026, on PS5, Xbox, and PC. Full disclosure, this one's so close that by the time you're watching, it may already be out. At the time of recording, it's the nearest release on this entire list. It's a ground-up remake of the cult classic open-world RPG. Back to the Valley of the Mines, a brutal prison colony where factions, survival, and your choices decide everything. It doesn't look clean or heroic. It looks rough, dangerous, and unforgiving. That's always been Gothic's identity. And this remake keeps the grit while dragging the visuals into 2026. Consider it the appetizer before the real wait begins. Number 7. Metro 2039. Coming winter 2026. A window, not a locked date just yet. This is the 4th mainline Metro, written with Dmitry Glukhovsky, the author behind the whole series. And it's not really about shooting, it's about fear. Limited bullets, dark tunnels, terrifying mutants, and surviving a world that already feels dead. After Exodus took the series above ground, an open world, 2039 drags you back down, back to post-apocalyptic Moscow, back to the claustrophobia and dread that made Metro, Metro. If you like story-driven shooters with survival horror tension, keep this one on your radar. Number 6. The Blood of Dawnwalker. September 3rd, 2026, on PS5, Xbox, and PC. Here's the detail that matters most. It's the debut game from Rebel Wolves, a studio of ex-Witcher 3 veterans, led by the Witcher 3 game director. You play Cohen, human by day and vampire by night, in a plague-ravaged 14th century Europe. And that day-night cycle? It isn't just for looks. Daylight keeps you human, but weak. Night makes you lethal. And your choices shape how the whole story unfolds. Dark, gothic, violent, clearly hiding secrets in every corner. If The Witcher 3 left a hole in you, this is the first real candidate to fill it. Number 5. Onimusha, Way of the Sword. September 25th, 2026. If you're under 25, you might not even know the name. Onimusha was Capcom's samurai horror series, and it's been dead for nearly 20 years. This is the revival. A dark, twisted feudal Japan. Demons and cursed blades. Brutal close-range swordplay. The kind of weighty, precise combat Capcom's been perfecting in Resident Evil and Devil May Cry. There's already a demo out, so this one is real, not a promise. For the old heads, this is the comeback nobody saw coming. Number 4. Control Resonant, the sequel to Remedy's 2019 cult hit, September 24th, 2026. The first Control hooked people with telekinesis, a building that rearranges itself, and that low-grade supernatural dread. This time, you're not Jessie. You're Dylan, her brother. The antagonist from the original, now alone in a Manhattan that reality has stopped obeying. Remedy's calling it their most expansive game ever. And it's launching at $59.99. $10 under the going AAA rate. Impossible architecture. Paranormal events. Moments that make you question what's real. For Control and Alan Wake fans, this is a must-watch. Number 3. Phantom Blade Zero, and update your calendar. It has been delayed from September to October 29th, 2026. This might be the most stylish game on the entire list. A fast, Chinese martial arts action RPG, soaked in dark fantasy. You play Soul, an elite assassin in a powerful order, framed for murder, mortally wounded, and kept alive by a cure that lasts just 66 days. So you fight, fast, to find the truth before your time runs out. But let's be honest, people are here for the combat, the parries, the dodges, the boss fights. It all looks like a high-budget martial arts movie. The only real question? Whether the final game lives up to those insane trailers. If it does, this is one of the biggest action games on PS5. Number 2. Marvel's Wolverine. September 15th, 2026, exclusively on PS5. This is Insomniac, the studio that nailed Spider-Man and hasn't missed a PlayStation exclusive in years. And now, they've got Logan. This is not the clean superhero fantasy. It's mature-rated, brutal, claws and consequences Wolverine. Confirmed as the first game in a planned X-Men trilogy. Insomniac just dropped a full gameplay deep dive at the start of June, and it's exactly the savage healing factor combat the character deserves. PS5 exclusive, $69.99. If Insomniac hits its usual bar, this is PlayStation's next massive exclusive, and the biggest game of the fall, until November. And at number 1, of course, Grand Theft Auto 6, November 19th, 2026, on PS5 and Xbox. Nothing else was ever going to take this spot. This isn't just one of the most awaited PS5 games, it's one of the most awaited games on Earth. Rockstar's taking us to the state of Leonida, with Vice City at the center of the chaos, following dual protagonists, Jason and Lucia. The trailers show it all: beaches, nightlife, police chases, crime, and a massive open world packed with detail. Now, the facts. After 2 delays, first 2025, then May 2026, Rockstar locked November 19th and put it in their official earnings reports. That's about as binding as a date gets in this industry. PS5 and Xbox only. No PC at launch. And the wild part? The marketing has barely even started. The next trailer and pre-orders are expected this summer, which means the biggest game in history is about to spend 5 straight months owning every feed you have. You don't need me to sell you Grand Theft Auto 6, you just need to know it's real. It's November 19th, and the hype is about to go nuclear. So that's 8 upcoming PS5 games, with real release dates. Some are only weeks away, some later this year. All worth watching. Now I want your pick. Which one are you actually waiting for? Not just watching trailers for buying. Drop it in the comments. Outplay covers all of these the day they're playable, with honest verdicts. So subscribe to those. See you in September.